Oh, yeah. Yep, I see it. He's done, dude. He's leaking.
In addition to agricultural damage, wild boars also impact natural ecosystems by digging up soil, which indirectly spreads diseases. They can also carry diseases that pose risks to wildlife. The economic and ecological impacts of wild boars in the United States are a concern for agricultural and environmental management agencies. Leave comment number 1 to explore this hunting adventure together. The digging activities of wild boars disrupt soil structure, creating conditions for faster erosion, especially in areas with steep terrain. In 2019, wild boars caused $12 million in damage to cattle ranches in Texas. What are your thoughts on these figures and the risks posed by invasive wild boars? Wild boars are an invasive threat you might never have considered. When the harvest season in large fields ends, they continue their search for food in cities. A $10,000 loss occurred when a herd of wild boars attacked a residential area in Texas in 2019. Highways are the only routes wild boars can cross to move to new areas, posing a potential cause of traffic accidents. Controlling the wild boar population in the United States is an important task, and hunting is one of the strategies used to achieve this goal. Do you think hunting wild boars with guns is a good solution? If yes, leave comment number 2. If no, leave number 3. In Texas, there are 2 main types of hunting. The first type is seasonal hunting, typically occurring from September to December when wild boars are most active. During this time, hunters can use various methods, including traps and hunting tools. However, Texans often prefer using hunting tools because they believe this is the most effective method to control the wild boar population. The second type of hunting is government-planned hunting conducted in dense and hard-to-reach forested areas. Texas farmers opt for this second type during each wild boar hunting season. They organize wild boar hunting competitions to foster unity among states in the U.S. You're right, those are the hunters who will embark on this adventurous hunting journey. With modern weapons like the SIG MCX equipped with thermal systems, hunters can quickly and effectively take down wild boars at night when they are easier to detect due to poor visibility. Hunting groups in Texas have developed strategies to approach them using simultaneous shooting tactics. This is particularly important as the wild boar population is increasing, with an estimated 2.6 million causing damage to the state's property, resulting in approximately $400 million in annual losses to infrastructure and people.
Hey, what you got there, bud?
Helicopter hunting has also become a popular and effective method for targeting wild boars in the steep, dense forests of Texas. With the support of teammates, hunters can track and take down wild boars from the air. This method has helped reduce the population of destructive wild boars, with hundreds eliminated in a single day of hunting. To participate in helicopter wild boar hunting, hunters must be at least 18 years old and hold a valid hunting license. Additionally, hunters need to be in good health with high endurance, as hunting from a helicopter requires alertness and the ability to maintain balance in a constantly moving environment. The hunter's weight must also meet the helicopter's safety standards, typically not exceeding 220 pounds. The peak hunting season in Texas typically occurs during the winter months from November to March of the following year, when cooler weather prevails and wild boars are more active. Methods such as bow and arrow hunting are also practiced in many areas, particularly in East Texas, where the wild boar population is dense and the environment is favorable for hunting. However, hunters must comply with government regulations limiting the harvest to no more than 500 animals per hunting season to maintain balance in the wild boar population. Amid the nationwide issue of wild boars, Texas stands out as the state implementing the most effective hunting methods. The Wildlife Service Agency and Texas Management Agency recorded one of the heaviest wild boars ever hunted in the state, weighing up to 300 pounds. Compared to Texas, states like Florida and Mississippi also face wild boar issues, but the damage is less severe in terms of numbers. It is estimated that there are about 500,000 wild boars across these states. These states are trying to adopt Texas's methods to control the wild boar population, but their efforts have not yet been as effective as Texas's. Wild boar hunting at night is not supported by Texans, mainly due to safety concerns. At night, reduced visibility increases the risk of accidents. Organizing group hunts has helped shorten hunting time, and on average, each hunter is allowed to take down 1 to 4 wild boars per day. According to TPWD estimates, the wild boar population in Texas has decreased from 2.6 million in 2016 to about 1.5 million in 2023. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please support our channel with a like and subscribe. Goodbye and see you in the next video. In the agricultural field of Alaska, red foxes have become a serious threat. Currently, the red fox population is estimated to exceed 1.2 million individuals across the United States, with the rural areas of the Midwest and Northeast being the most populated by red foxes. Leave a comment with the number 4 to learn more about red foxes in the United States. According to the latest report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, livestock farms have suffered significant losses due to red fox attacks on poultry. Specifically, one farm in Alaska lost over 3,000 chickens in a single month, with attacks typically occurring just after sunset. Red foxes are usually active in the early morning or evening, targeting poultry such as chickens, eggs, and other birds not kept in protective enclosures. To control the large red fox population causing significant agricultural damage in Alaska, hunters and farmers employ various methods, with one common approach being the use of bows and arrows to hunt and manage their numbers. However, to comply with regulations, hunters must obtain permits and hunting tags issued by the government. In red fox hunting, the two most common bows used by hunters are recurve bows and compound bows. When shooting with a compound bow, it's quite heavy, so I just need, not everything to be a recurve bow. Recurve bows have a curved tip design which stores and releases energy more efficiently than traditional bows. This allows arrows to travel at higher velocities, ensuring greater impact force upon hitting the target. Additionally, compound bows are specially designed with an advanced system of pulleys and cables, making it easier to bend the bow's limbs compared to traditional bows. This mechanism allows the shooter to hold the bowstring at full draw with minimal force, reducing strain on the hand. This not only decreases the draw weight, but also helps the shooter maintain focus and stability for longer, thereby improving shooting accuracy. Using a bow and arrow for red fox hunting offers the significant advantage of being silent compared to using a gun. However, the bow and arrow also have limitations in certain environmental conditions, especially when harsh weather like strong winds can directly affect the trajectory and accuracy of the arrow. Do you think hunting with a bow and arrow is effective? If yes, leave a comment with the number 5. If not, leave a comment with the number 6. Additionally, the range of bows and arrows is limited to about 120 yards under ideal conditions. Combined with firearm hunting, hunters must have a valid hunting license, which includes certification of completing a firearms training course and knowledge of wildlife hunting regulations. The minimum age for bow hunting is 18, and hunters must pass an archery skills test administered by local authorities. Each hunting season, hunters are allowed to take a specific number of foxes depending on the region and the status of the red fox population there. In some cases, hunters may receive a subsidy of $500 to cover part of their hunting expenses. Nighttime red fox hunting poses significant challenges, requiring hunters to strictly adhere to safety and environmental regulations. Key considerations include using appropriate lighting to avoid disturbing other wildlife and minimizing noise to prevent impacting residential areas. The government has designated specific hunting zones in suburban areas and banned hunting near residential zones to avoid negative effects. Red fox hunting has not been widely practiced due to concerns about environmental impact and the high skill level required. However, the Wildlife Management Association praises this activity for reducing the red fox population from 1.2 million to 900,000 over the past 5 years. To maintain this stability, people need to actively participate in wildlife management programs, adhere to hunting regulations, and protect the environment. Some oppose hunting red foxes with firearms due to humanitarian concerns and safety risks, such as causing unnecessary harm to animals or endangering hunters. They often support more humane methods like trapping or relocating foxes. However, building fences to deter foxes is not favored due to high costs and unreliable effectiveness in preventing foxes from crossing into cities. Do you have any questions about the countermeasures for red foxes? Leave comment #1 if you agree that more effective yet humane methods need to be explored. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching our next videos to learn about the most dangerous invasive species in Alaska. You've probably heard about lion sanctuaries in Africa, but have you ever wondered about the dark side behind the mass lion hunts for profit today? We will dive into a shocking reality where majestic lions, symbols of the wild, become victims of a controversial industry. Is lion hunting really part of conservation efforts or just a cover for massive profits? And what will the consequences be for this magnificent species as well as the entire ecosystem? I'd love to hear your thoughts right now. Do you think lion hunting for profit is acceptable? If yes, leave a 1. If no, comment a 0. Let's uncover the truth in this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Hope you find this video informative. Lion hunting is not a challenge for the faint of heart. It's a game of patience, meticulous strategy, and strong teamwork. Every step must be carefully planned because even the slightest mistake can turn the hunter from a predator into prey. Lions, with their sharp instincts and wild nature, always lie in wait somewhere in the bush's tree roots or the shadows of vast grasslands waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Facing these powerful creatures is not only a test of physical strength, but also of intelligence and skill. Have you ever wondered if you could face a lion in an actual hunt? Comment damn thu if you think you're brave enough to take on this challenge, or Kong damn if you believe it's too dangerous. Don't forget to share your thoughts on hunting and wildlife conservation. In South Africa, lion hunting is not a spontaneous activity, but a large industry that is tightly regulated and managed. This industry generates an estimated profit of up to $3,200,000 annually from over 3,200 international hunters. The money raised not only supports wildlife sanctuaries, but also contributes to lion conservation programs, helping to protect and sustain the survival of this iconic species, one that has become a symbol of the wild and strength around the world. However, lion hunting is not an unrestricted activity. The South African government has implemented strict regulations to protect wildlife, allowing only a certain number of lions to be hunted each season. Hunters must adhere to rules regarding the reporting of numbers and clearly identify the animals that have been killed. This ensures that hunting does not negatively impact the natural growth of the lion population or disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. Every decision in the hunting process must be based on scientific research and environmental protection regulations. Those who choose to participate in this hunt must be well-versed in the law, respect nature, and never undertake the hunt alone. Lions are never easy opponents. A successful lion hunt requires not only patience, but also a deep understanding of the terrain, their behavior, and other intangible factors such as weather and wind direction. A smart hunter will always be thoroughly prepared, wearing earth-toned clothing to blend into the surroundings and minimize the spread of human scent. This helps reduce the chances of being detected while approaching the prey. Beyond technique, respect for nature and wildlife is a crucial factor. A hunter is not only someone who brings down the prey, but also a participant in a long-term conservation strategy. The rules of lion hunting help minimize negative impacts on the environment and ensure that hunting does not harm the stability of wildlife populations, especially when they are facing threats from habitat destruction. Like other wildlife hunts, lion hunting requires strong teamwork as no one can successfully carry out the hunt alone. Every step, every strategy, and every decision requires close coordination between hunters and experienced guides. A lion hunt is not just an adventurous pursuit, but a challenging journey that demands patience and the ability to quickly adapt to the changing conditions of nature. The fabric used in lion hunting gear must be designed to be breathable and lightweight, yet durable enough to withstand the sharp thorns of bushes and the harsh conditions of the environment. This is a crucial factor that allows hunters to move flexibly and safely through the wilderness. Comment: 0 inches if you agree that safety is the most important factor in every hunting trip. Today, lion hunts are no longer spontaneous activities but are strictly regulated. Every hunt requires a full permit and all actions must be clearly reported. It's no longer just an ancient tradition. It has become a tightly managed system aimed at balancing danger, respect for nature, and wildlife conservation. So what do you think? Should lion hunting continue to be part of conservation efforts, or should it be banned completely? This is a major question that has sparked intense debate among animal rights activists, ecologists, and those involved in the hunting industry. The North American prairie is the ideal habitat for the prairie dog, with its vast grasslands, soft soil, and mild climate, providing the perfect conditions for these creatures to dig burrows and create complex underground systems. The rich vegetation, mainly grasses and shrubs, offers a plentiful food source for these fascinating animals. Do you find prairie dogs as fascinating as we do? If so, leave a 1 in the comments, and if not, comment 0. Enjoy the video and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Living in groups is a key characteristic that helps prairie dogs maintain safety and connection. Communication within the group allows them to stay alert to dangers like predatory birds and carnivores, creating an effective protection system. The prairies not only provide an ideal habitat for prairie dogs, but also contribute to the region's biodiversity. The burrows created by prairie dogs provide homes for other animal species, helping maintain ecological balance. Due to this important role, the North American prairie truly serves as the ideal place for prairie dogs to thrive and sustain their existence. Recently, the lack of effective management of prairie dog populations has led to a sudden surge in their numbers. This explosion not only depletes natural food sources, but also degrades the quality of the soil and vegetation. The constant burrowing of prairie dogs causes soil erosion, severely impacting the structure of the prairie and disrupting the growth of other plant species. In addition, this increase has led to conflicts with agricultural activities as prairie dogs invade fields and damage crops. The economic losses caused by their infestation can be enormous, making it difficult for farmers to maintain production. Therefore, appropriate and sustainable management measures are needed to control prairie dog populations, protect ecosystems, and ensure a balance between wildlife and agricultural activities. To control the prairie dog population, hunters have been mobilized to participate in population management. Prairie dog hunting is not only to minimize damage to agriculture, but also to maintain the ecological balance in the area. Hunters are usually fully equipped and trained in safe hunting methods while also following wildlife protection regulations. Do you agree with this method? If yes, like this video. If no, leave a 5 in the comments to share your opinion.
Good shot.
When hunting, prairie dog hunters need to employ a number of techniques and strategies to be effective. First, it is important to identify prairie dog hiding places. They typically build underground nests and can be found in areas with dense vegetation and open grasslands.
I'm gonna take the fat one. Everyone's checking them out. Maybe we can get a double. Boom!
After approaching the hiding place, the hunter should find a favorable observation position with a wide view to be able to monitor and clearly identify the target. When the prairie dog slowly crawls out of the cave, it often acts cautiously, often stopping to observe the surroundings before completely leaving the hiding place. At this time, the hunter needs to keep quiet and concentrate so as not to scare the prairie dog. When the prairie dog has come out, the hunter can monitor its every move, clearly identifying the distance and location. When the prairie dog comes into view, the hunter must focus entirely to make the right decision. What do you think about this tense moment? What would you do if you were in the hunter's position? Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you choose to act quickly or carefully consider before making your move? Leave a 4 if you think you'd act fast or a 5 if you believe caution is more important.